For 3 years, I checked Instagram every night before bed. 3 hours would disappear. I'd close the app feeling anxious, smaller, judged. 6 months ago, I deleted every platform. My mind changed completely. Here's what the Stoics taught me about why that decision was inevitable. Reason 1. Your feed weaponizes comparison. Your college friend posts his promotion, new title, corner office, your chest tightens. You're scrolling his vacation photos now, his perfect relationship, his perfect life. You close the app feeling smaller. Here's what happened. You compared your internal mess to his external highlight reel. Your happiness now depends on his next post. That's not connection. That's voluntary torture. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire and wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Your friend's success doesn't diminish yours. His promotion isn't your failure, but the algorithm profits when you believe it is. I spent 3 years feeling inadequate because I compared my internal mess to everyone's external performance. The day I deleted Instagram, the comparison stopped. Completely. Delete the comparison engine. Reason 2. The news cycle hijacks your nervous system. You tell yourself you need Twitter for news. Political corruption, economic collapse. By noon, your nervous system is flooded with cortisol. You're stressed about events 2,000 miles away that you cannot influence. The 24-hour cycle takes rare disasters and makes them feel constant. Your brain thinks the world is ending because your feed shows you every tragedy simultaneously. Seneca watched Rome burn and wrote, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Your feed is an imagination torture device. It shows you every possible catastrophe. You rehearse disasters that will never arrive. You suffer in advance for pain that may never come. I used to check Twitter every morning. By 9 a.m., I was stressed about a war I couldn't stop, a political crisis I couldn't influence, and a recession that hadn't arrived. My cortisol levels were spiking before I'd even started my actual day. That's not being informed. That's volunteering for psychological damage. Delete the anxiety machine. You might be thinking, why does 2,000-year-old philosophy matter for my iPhone? Because the human mind hasn't evolved. The Stoics dealt with the same attention thieves, gossip in the forum, status games in the Senate, manufactured outrage from political rivals. They just didn't have algorithms making it worse. The traps are identical, so are the solutions. Marcus Aurelius didn't have Instagram, but he understood the comparison trap. Seneca didn't have Twitter, but he knew how news cycles hijack your peace. The technology changed. Human psychology didn't. Reason 3. Your attention fractures into nothing. You sit down to work. Phone buzzes, notification, you check it. Now you're watching a 30-second video, then another, then another. 20 minutes gone. You return to work. Another buzz. Your attention is shattered across infinite streams of content. You cannot focus on anything meaningful because your mind is trained to jump every 30 seconds. Marcus Aurelius advised, confine yourself to few things to secure tranquility. Few things. Not infinite things, not endless content, not 1,000 opinions. Your feed fractures your attention into uselessness. You lose the ability to think deeply because you've trained yourself to think in bursts. Before I deleted social media, I couldn't read for more than 15 minutes without reaching for my phone. My brain was trained to expect novelty every 30 seconds. 6 months later, I read 12 books. The year before, I'd read 2. That's not willpower. That's removing the distraction engine. Delete the distraction engine. The Stoic deletes social media because he values his mind more than his metrics. Your attention is your most valuable asset. Where you place it determines who you become. The first week after I deleted everything was hell. Phantom vibrations. I reached for my phone 50 times a day. But by week 3, something shifted. The constant anxiety faded, the comparison stopped, the fear of missing out disappeared. I woke up without immediately checking for validation. I worked for 3-hour blocks without interruption. I had conversations without mentally composing captions about them. What replaced the noise? Clarity, focus, peace. Right now, you're placing it in an algorithm designed to agitate, compare, and distract. Epictetus taught, freedom is wanting nothing that depends on others. Social media is dependency architecture. Your happiness depends on likes. Your status depends on followers. Your peace depends on strangers approving your performance. I'm not special. My willpower isn't stronger than yours. I just removed the architecture. You can too. Delete one platform this week, just one. Come back in 7 days and tell me what changed. I'll bet you feel the difference by day 3.